great opening set there. I want to thank our friend there for doing such a great job. I'm going to do a couple songs on my own here, and then ask my wife to come up here, Chris. And it gets a lot more fun, but I open up the show kind of in a way, and I just want to say that tonight, you know, we have a merch back there with our stuff and our friends' stuff back there. Tonight we have Chris made a QR code. So there's like back at the merch table, there's like a piece of paper kind of on the table that has a QR code for Kerr County flood relief. So you can actually go, you can put it in your phone, and it goes right to communities of the Texas. It's a community relief place, but it goes right to that website, so you can donate there if you like to the flood relief. And the other thing up there on the merch table is we actually have a tip jar. It's Tim Hortons coffee tip jar, and it's Chris is from North Texas, and usually, you know, we have a Venmo there, and we have you can put cash in there, and so, you know, a lot of time, you know, we have where we take our merch, you know, with Venmo or cash or PayPal, and you know, you can see it on the coffee cup there, where you can, where we take our money for our merch. And tonight, if you like any, you know, if you want a Venmo for the flood relief, we will collect that in our Venmo and cash in that bucket, and we'll make sure it gets to that organization. So if you and if you just put flood relief in Venmo, and we'll give it to them, or if you want to give cash, we'll make sure it gets to them. And so thank you very much. Yeah. I guess I'll do a song now. Okay. Looking out the screen door with the smoke into your eye. Looking out the screen door with the smoke into your eye. You're smiling through the screen door, darling. It's worth 10,000 goodbye. I'm cleaning up the table at the barbecue tonight. I'm cleaning up the table at the barbecue tonight. I'm looking out the screen door where your face comes in the light. You said you love the tool pusher 'cause he bought you a ring. You said you love the tool pusher 'cause he bought you a ring. I pledged my love 1,000 times to you behind the Coke bottle machine. I make a wish when you're not looking, and keep my fingers crossed. Well, it's only wishful thinking for you, but I keep my fingers crossed. Why you take the old man's orders on a checkered tablecloth? You ask me what have I got, darling, when I go back home. got a trash sack full of rib bones. I got a pocket full of songs. They're all for you. You're waiting for the tool pusher. I'm turning out the lights. You're waiting for the tool pusher. I'm turning out the lights. He just got back from Kilgore. He's got a lipstick stain tonight. I got grease from washing dishes. You got a name tag on your chest. I got grease from washing dishes. You got a name tag on your chest. And you're walking out the screen door. And the smoke is all that's left. All right, man. Thanks, everybody. So, do one more song here. Try not to mess this up too bad. This is a song that's I wrote this. My parents are here tonight, and I wrote this song when I was living at their house. It was actually a couple of weeks ago I wrote this. They're also patrons of the arts. I remember my folks had a lot of Larry McMurtry books in their collection, and I remember I was reading a bunch of McMurtry's old books, and I was thinking, man, you know what? I got to write a song, and I got to write a love story between it. And I was listening to Jerry Jeff Walker, and I said, I got to write a love story between a concession stand girl at a rodeo and a rodeo clown. And he said, man, I think this is going to be that's got a wide market. And so I started writing, and my parents used to have in the room that I lived in when I was, living with them, they had a mirror in this big bathroom. I used to write the songs in front of this mirror, And I don't know if y'all know anything about narcissism, but so I was just, man, I kept writing a love story between a rodeo clown and a concession stand worker. And I got to I had 50 verses at the time. Well, thank you very much. I decided to play all 50 of them for you tonight. You've inspired me. But I just couldn't get it. There was something missing, you know. I mean, I had it all just perfect. And but there was something that just wasn't right. And so finally I thought, well, this song needs a yellow snow cone in it. And then this came out here. Here you standing in line, buying snow cones in the summertime. Buying snow cones from the snow cone man. How many cones in July have you sold? Can't sell them at Christmas time, it's too damn cold, said the snow cone. Said the snow cone man. I can't get no cones for a nickel or a dime. Can I date your sister? She's mighty fine. Mr. Snow Cone. Mr. Snow Cone man. Your sister Jeannie, she bought me two. It was cherry for love, it was grape for blue. Mr. Snow Cone. Mr. Snow Cone man. He gave me directions to her whereabouts. Said if she likes you, you should ask her out. I said, thank you, Snow Cone. Thank you, Snow Cone man. That's what I said. But she's got a great big boyfriend might give me a whipping. He bought me a yellow one. He called me a chicken. He said, you're a chicken. I said, thank you, Snow Cone man. I took my yellow snow cone. I was on my way. I stopped and bought a pretty rose bouquet with a snow cone. With the snow cone man. I found her house. She was at the door. And there were snow cone cups scattered on the floor from her brother. From the snow cone man. She saw my flowers, she said everybody knows the yellow snow cone's better than a red, red rose. Be my snow cone, darling. Won't you be my snow cone, man? That's what she said. She cried watermelon tears, prettiest ever seen. Gave me kisses and my tongue turned green. Lime green flavor from a snow cone, man. She said, my big boyfriend, I don't like him at all. He's hard-headed and his snow cone small. Little snow cone man. She took me upstairs and we sang this song. We're making snow cones all day long. Me and Jeannie, making snow cone love. I asked Jeannie, darling, would you be my wife? Sell me snow cones at half the price. Sell me snow cones from the snow cone man. We got married and we said I do. It was a cone for me, it was a cone for you. Got married by the snow cone man. Had a reception at the snow cone stand. Had her honeymoon in snow cone land. Compliments of snow cone man. Well, it was out in the hot sun, standing in line, buying snow cones in the summertime. Buying snow cones from the snow cone man. He was a Winnsboro rabbi, y'all. Thanks, everybody. Well, it's my pleasure to introduce the pride of Winnsboro, Texas, yeah, she makes people better wherever she goes. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Carroll.
Hi, Winnsboro. Hello. What a great night already, huh?
Yes.
Yes, please. I wasn't here to do my housekeeping there. I promise I rehearsed all this at that time.
It's all part of the show. Kevin knew about it all.
Scripted for sure. I can't wait to meet Lynn as well. And everybody else. I had fun already. We went to the farmer's market today. You guys are showing off. You're showing off with your farmer's market. I'm not trying to say anything terrible about our sweet farmer's market in Waverly or anywhere in Dripping or anywhere else, but they don't do it. I'm going to tell them. So sweet. Had coffee this morning in town. Had dinner tonight with the folks. Where are the folks? Where are they?
Yay, Winnsboro.
There they are. They're being incognito. They're being shy.
Y'all got it going on here now.
Sure do. Yeah, you do. See? Might get a couple Carroll residents in town. You never know. We'll be only an hour away from home for mom and dad.
There you go, there you go.
My people is 1,500 miles, so it doesn't really matter where we live in Texas.
But they'd like it here too.
They sure would, yeah. They sure would. All right, here's a song Adam and I co-wrote called City by the Sea. If her words are fire, why can't you watch them glow? It seems like smoke and mirrors is all she Thanks, y'all, A. Thanks, all y'all, A. All y'all, A gets a lot done. A. Yep. Y'all.
Covers a lot of ground, doesn't it?
Sure does. You should see me at the HEB. No one gets anywhere between you Texans and this Canadian. It's like, no, ma'am, you go ahead. No, no, please, you go. You go. That's why Adam has to go.
Canadian standoff.
Canadian Texas standoff. It's a kindness standoff. There you go. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Is that what? Switch it up. I like that you keep me guessing. I like that. That's good.
Well, y'all, we have an audience participation song. It's not to worry. It's not that hard. Anybody, just a few of y'all's enthusiasm can carry this whole winter. So, just have a way it goes is. I will say, or we will say AFL, and you say CIO. And there's a dash in the middle, and then just disregard that. So let's try it one more time. Let's try it one time. First time. Winnsboro time. AFL. CIO. Oh God, that's the best it's ever sung. Oh, I love it. How about one more time? AFL.
Seattle. Now they're just showing off. Let's go. Let's have some fun.
Is it better than the song?
I love it. I mean, we can pretty much all go home now, put our soft clothes on, and go to bed.
A cigarette. He's got a brand new pacemaker and he's mighty proud of it. A woman from Ohio, I can't recall her name. She talks like a Yankee, but they treat her just the same. At the AFL, rubber division, don't you know? Pick all night with the high and low with the AFL. AFL, rubber division, don't you know? Sing all night with the high and low with the AFL. That's awesome. If you sin, better not be seen down on the Neches or Sabine. You can pick all night with a hayride star. Tell your kids to stay out of the bar. AFL, rubber division, don't you know? Pick all night with the high and low. The AFL, AFL, rubber division, don't you know? Sing all night with the high and low. The AFL. Guitar strap and a mighty fancy lid. He played the Louisiana hayride when he was just a kid. The bass man's got a pager. If a fire was ever to start, he'd be down the road to Chandler, the city with a heart. It's the AFL, rubber division, don't you know? Pick all night with the high and low with the AFL. AFL, rubber division, don't you know? Sing all night with the high and low with the AFL. Y'all are doing a fantastic job.
We say it's the best every time, but we're full of malarkey, but tonight is the truth. I know.
They are the best. That's it. We can just say it out now.
She's right, y'all. We're almost done here. Here we go. Well, Lester's old, but he plays till 10. Got a pacemaker and a mandolin. Put Kelly tires on your cars. He doesn't like singing in the dang old bar. AFL! don't you know? Pick all night with the high and low with the AFL. CIO! AFL! CIO! Under division, don't you know? Sing all night with the high and low with the AFL. CIO! AFL, CIO, got a fancy lid and a double O. Sounds just like Bill Monroe at the AFL, CIO. AFL, CIO, fancy lid and a double O. Won't let you in if you play dobro, but you can't play spoon. Chris Carroll, everybody.
That was great.
Well, same. And Winnsboro, great. Farmers market, participation, amazing. Cooperation, top 10. That's it. Well, I mean, you guys are the best, but there's 9 others. A lot of fun already. I want to say some thank yous. You know, it's been so great to meet the two of you tonight, you know, Lonnie and Cole, and hear your songs. And thank you for coming and sharing them. And I know that this neck of the woods and other areas get to hear you. And we got the pleasure of hearing you tonight. You know, and having the WCA bring us to town, what a gift and an honor that is. Yeah. Truly. Boston Chris, who recorded a podcast with us, we hung out with him online, and I feel like we've known you for years already. So we'd already felt warmly welcomed before we even got to town. But you guys just haven't stopped doing that, so thank you. Even the dressing room, I felt like Betty Davis in there.
Y'all would have been big buddies. I was thinking of you when the rice birds flew, when the false dawn came with the morning dew. You're a thunderstorm raging outside my garage. You're the white shirt peeking through my camouflage. I was thinking of you and I won't forget. Tale of the turtle and Bayou Teche. I cannot dance, but I can hang on. Some sweet memory in Oberlin.
Here it comes.
I was thinking of you at the Mardi Gras. Fords and Chevys like I never saw. I wish you were there to dance with me and hear that Cajun symphony. That's the Lake Arthur bar, where I got so drunk I couldn't drive my car. I was dreaming about you with my 10-ounce beer, dreaming sweet daydreams, wishing you were here. I was thinking of you when you had braids in your hair. Oh, Houston, Texas, or anywhere. I was dreaming about you and my changing ways. I still think about you in my traveling days. I was thinking of you when the sunset glowed down the old Mississippi where the Gulf wind flowed. I was dreaming about you in the fleur-de-lis. I was wishing, I was wishing next to me.
Wow. That's Adam Carroll, everybody. Sounds good.
Well, everybody, Chris and I made a record a couple of years back called Good Farmer, and the great John D. Graham did the album artwork. We did 2 records. I did a solo record, and then we did one together called Good Farmer, and John D. did the artwork on both of them, and he said he would do it, and I said, man, that sounds like, you know, for those of y'all who, many of y'all probably know, but you don't know, other than just in addition to being an amazing songwriter, he's just really good. He can draw, and he does these bears, and you can go John in his website. He does these bear kind of scenes, and we have a few of them, you know, in our house, and like we have, and the bear is always, you know, in the picture, you know, and like we have these 3 dogs. We're, you know, we still in our hearts have 3. One of them is no longer with us, but he had the one. I asked him, you know, I think it was for Chris's birthday. I said, hey man, would you draw us a bear painting with our dogs? You know, it mean a lot to us. So he drew one with the 3 of our dogs, and you know, they're not all that wild. You know, they're better taken care of than us. You know? And in the picture, you know, the bear is hugging the 3 of them, and they're all terrified in the picture. And it says underneath, it says, and he told them about the wilderness. And but he agreed to draw the artwork, and one of the songs on there on the solo record is called "I Walked in Them Shoes," and I just said, he said, what do you want me to draw? I said, hey man, I got some shoes. He's like, I got some of my old shoes you can draw. So he put those on there, and then Good Farmer, he put a tree that was really dear to Chris. It was a weeping willow tree that kind of reminded her of home. And but this song is kind of probably one of the 3 favorites that I've written that we've gotten to write together. And it was originally Chris's idea, and I kind of snuck in there. So
It was fun.
yeah.
It was meant to be. And we play it when Pop is in the audience, and Toddle is in the audience, Claudia, Mom and Dad. we play it for them. And she inspired it. Our little niece, Sloan, inspired the first verse, and she, at the time, I think we started working on it. I think there might have only been one. The other ones were on the way. I think Miles was on the way. That's how long it took to write it, but we got it done, and we love to play it, and you know, it was about farming love, but Errol, I know we've talked a lot already, I should just sing it and I'll play it, but it's got Adam's family friend Errol, you know, a lot of you know Errol's song, had a caste system that my father-in-law, my beloved father-in-law, witnessed. He came up with it himself. He watched Errol and he said, "Pop, we got good farmer. Then we got hard worker. Then we got dumbass and worm." Yeah. And and so that's a cheekier joke than the song is telling a story about. But I started thinking of good farmer, and I thought about the women in my life, our lives, and having babies, and then the ones that are, you know, not, and the ones that are sisters and friends, and collectively helping each other in connection. And so, and then Toddle comes in the last verse, so with a friend of ours, Alicia, that married us. So just, that's how it goes, you know, we're writing songs about our friends and our experiences, and so this is Good Farmer, and I'm sending it out to my favorite mom in love and dad in love, the only two I have. The only two I ever want. Okay. Good Farmer. Not good. That is, Pop, if I do that, I'm virgin on dumbass for that one, okay? And I know where I'm in the piney woods here that there's some shred mandolin player in this room right now. I don't want you to identify yourself. I don't want to know. Don't make eye contact with me. Move away slowly from me. I will freak out and get back in the car. I know you're in here. There might be more than one of you. I call myself the mandolin strangler. and she's earned the strength to let him go. And she is the music from the earth into the sky. She writes the words of the orphan's lullaby. She's a good farmer. She's a good farmer. Sun, rain, plant seeds and pray.
It's really, man.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wrestle this little monster.
I guess be nice to you. I'll be nice.
You know, they say, you just tune to the string, it's like when you're playing a mandolin, it doesn't matter. Because it's a mandolin.
Because of what? I missed the last part. I need to know.
I forgot what
Is
it
there hope in it? Is there hope in the last part? I need to
Sound.
hear it. What do you need? Okay. Well, I was told you mandolin player, you play half your life out of tune, the other time you spend tuning, and I'm really trying to get it right for y'all. And I bet you I'll be in tune by the end of my career at some point on this set of strings anyway. I might never change these again. All right. Yes.
Gonna get my news from a bottle, spill it on the concrete floor. Should be old enough to know better, be the path to the jailhouse door. When I spied Lucky Pete slipping out with Ruby Jane, left me leaning hard into the night. Bloody my knuckles where I carved her name. I used to be an able-bodied man, whistling to Charlie Pride. How my pace slipped through my hand, cutting time on the old rough side, making time on the old rough side. Never played that straight and narrow, I never laid that party down. I burned it up like a flaming arrow, buying every other round. But how the voices and the laughter in my ears, I can hear them ring. With my head laid out on the courthouse lawn, not a penny to my name. I used to be an able-bodied man, whistling to Charlie Pride. How my pace slipped through my hand, cutting time on the old rough side. I used to be an able-bodied man, whistling to Charlie Pride. All my pace sliding through my hand, making time on the old rough side, cutting time on the old rough side.
Break time. Try now, man.
Oh, yeah. We're gonna take an intermission, son.
Yes, sir. All right, so are you ready now?
I was just reminding you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
One more and then we break, or should we start now?
One more.
This is the tour of awkwardness and joy, 2025. This tour has been going on now. We just name it, we just changed the year. We got really awkward there at 2020.
More awkward.
Yes, I met a young gal, she was like, I'm just so awkward. I said, sweetheart, I've been forever awkward. I'm forever awkward. Welcome to the club. Come on in, sit all the way down, and let's have some fun. Anybody that isn't, I don't want it. I don't, like, show me your weirdness, let's have at it. Let's have some fun.
You gotta be careful saying that. You in East Texas
You're in the
now.
right company, though. This could be a lot of fun, and if not, you just go home, you know? Just go home, get an Uber, and you get on with it. Okay, I think this is gonna... You guys don't even want... You want to hear about awkward? I'm gonna tell you. Because this is what I do. I get joy out of telling you crazy stuff I do. Today I went to curl my hair. That's why I'm wearing the hat. My mom-in-law knows what I did. I burnt my hair. I caught my hair on fire before. I just caught it right on fire. I just lit my hair on fire. I thought, what could I do to have a better show? I'm just going to light my hair on. No, my curling. Lit my hair on fire.
Well, you know, Chris has been listening to a lot of Michael Jackson lately, and
She just really likes Pepsi.
It's terrible. I think I'm going to guitarist round. Good Lord.
well, we got one more song, y'all. I think we've gone a little long, but we're going to take a short intermission. This is a song that I'm really proud that we got to write together, and we'll be back up here in a little break. We want to thank y'all so much for being here and coming out to hear us. And Cole, thank you for a great opening set there, and thank you WCA for all the wonderful things you do in this community and all around here.
And thank you, Kevin, for being amazing. He's just been an incredible host. He's gone above and beyond. We woke him up last night in the wee hours, not for anything fun, you know, because we needed to ask a question. We were really rude, really, but he still let us in here today, and he's been an excellent host. So thank you, and the sound man. So he's been just a gent. We wrote this song for our friends Walt and Joe and Wimberly, and they are incredible people, artists themselves. Walt is a sculptor, and he works with bronze work, and he works with people. He's a healer. And Joanna is an incredible, she's suffered some health stuff over the years, not stuff. She survived stage 4 breast cancer that metastasized to her brain, and she's cancer-free. But she doesn't do the same work that she used to do. She takes rooms, and it's a specific kind of collage that she recreates these rooms that she's been in that are just stunning, and they make you want to sit down on the Chesterfield almost. It feels like there's a Chesterfield in there. And so she is an incredible woman, and Walt is an amazing man, and when you have a story like them, you get a song. His shadows her gold, fools for the road, singers in search of a song, the shine and the sin of an old mandolin, looking for a way to get home. In spite of the sting of that old Bible belt, too many times to be sure, they believed in the magic and watched the storm blow through the holes in a Texas screen door. She said all good things are wild and free. Might take a chance and see what you find. I made a picture for you of a beautiful music that woke him from the spirit that makes that man fly. In the eyes of a queen, all wrapped in green, smiling as death passes by. Her shadows and gold in the stories they've told, and the life they live like a song. In the spaces you find in between every line, it's a place where they move on. In the spaces you find in between every line, oh, that's a place where they belong.
You want to get, I was just going to do a song here that was kind of was the first about the first road trip I think I remember taking from Bullard over there in Bullard, Texas to Lufkin and Highway 69 turned into Highway 59 and we got scared and came home. That was the end of that deal. But just kind of like, you know, I haven't got to meet Willie, but I feel like I met a pretty fair amount of people in Nacogdoches who look just like him and act just like him. Two tight-eyed, brain-fried misfits who lived in a shack in the back of the boat harbor. Caddo guy and a Crockett girl worked hard at staying stoned as best they could. Coming up at night, they were high as a Christmas moon. Coming down was the fear in the four walls of their rooms. They were two hardcore junkies, and they stayed drunker than a bunch of monkeys. They had barrels of laughter with no time left to lose. They had nightmares and deals with the Stones and the Beatles, kept all the straight-laced businessmen confused. And the days went by with the red bandana blues. There was ivy growing over their heavenly home, and their only companions were the chickens and the doves. When the law had a maid, they got laid in the shade. On their face was the grace from the good Lord up above. Making love in the woods was peaceful most of the time. Revolution was the last thing on their mind. They talked foul-mouthed and lazy, and they ate biscuits and gravy. They wore blue bell-bottom jeans and platform shoes. They slapped at the insects, they laughed at the rednecks, and they kept all the straight-laced businessmen confused. And the days went by. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. With the red bandana blues. All right. vendors on all day vendors, and the dogs are barking and the kids are running wild. They got gray hairs, sat in rocking chairs, built a great big cradle for a newborn flower child. And they never grew up and they never moved to town. Kind of faded away when the bodart trees got chopped down. They had bad luck and good times, cold beer and pork rinds. Sunday funnies were the only worthy news. They had nightmares and needles with the Stones and the Beatles. Kept all the straight-laced businessmen confused. Just take a little minute here, sorry about that. That's a Willie chord there, kind of. Yeah, they were low down and worthless, but they were nice on the surface. They got by just fine on whatever they could use. And in trouble they got deeper when they grew their crops of reefer, because business and pleasure were two words they got confused. I wrote that in 1997, and it seemed like that was a big deal, that lyric. Now it's no big deal. No big deal. See what I'm saying? No big deal. And the days went by with red bandana blue. All right. I like animal noises on this thing. Hey, thanks everybody. This is a new song I wrote with Noel McKay and Chris Carroll right here. I'll do this one and ask Chris to come back and join me in. Y'all give it up for Chris Carroll, everybody. We call this song Bloodhounds. See if I can draw. Yeah, sweat it. Yeah, thank you. Just look what our Lord could do. First-rate fiddler from Kentucky. First hit song at 22. Loaded up the van with your band that nobody wanted when you was a no-show. Played everywhere that we dared. And every side of town they said not to go. Everybody drive on up to the mountain. The band setting up for the jamboree. Two amps humming from the side of the stage. It was all of them, it was always you and me. Well, the good times followed you around like the shadow side of a shining star. IOUs, dear John letters, hidden underneath a steel guitar. Somebody saw you outside the Opry, holding up a sign pleading vagabond verse. Well, I wonder if you ever wrote a farewell song, if the highway line ever took you that far. Everybody come from all around the hollers, pull up a lawn chair, come and see. Your ears are buzzing, my girlfriend's talking about the bloodhounds, you and me. Well, I couldn't take the blame with all the fame. It was always more than you could afford. I guess the good people on Music Row don't care much about a minor chord. So we'll hang around Hazard Town, kicking that can on down the road. Maybe one night you'll come around and play us all the songs we love to know. Old Bobcat up on Slip Hill, she makes a sound you never heard. 5 to 10, Barbersville, down the river, Parkersburg. Play all night in Lexington. They love you so much, kicking holes in the floor, but the state and the county got to have their way. I watched the sheriff knock on your door. Everybody come sit down by the TV, watching you sing. It was like a dream. They're saying that we're never gonna live this down. You or the bloodhounds, you or me. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris Carroll.
So good.
We'd like to send this song out to my uncle Ron Davidson. He was a hell of a traveling salesman, and want to send it out to his sister, my mom, tonight. And he was great. I mean, he was a big music fan, big Dallas Cowboys fan. One time I played the Dallas Cowboys pregame tent show, and I was fired for playing the Snow Cone Man.
That's a good reason to be fired.
And this guy, he got a lot of road miles in, and so we wrote this song for him called Road Miles. It's pretty happy out there. Late nights, early mornings, Jack Daniels in a glass. Never let them know that you're hurting. Sure showed holiday in some class. Stopped at every late night dive, from here to St. Paul, Shreveport, all the way to Mobile, Cheyenne to Wichita Falls. Little rough around the edges, never made you soft. You got one too many road miles, one write them all off. You can write a lot of them off, though. The journey never ends, just goes on and on. Highway map sitting on your lap, kinda sounds like a song. Sign painting on the great high plains, just fit to be tied with your loving, fighting wild horse riding, Cherokee bride. Can't help getting older, but you can help it when you're lost. You got one too many road miles, one too many road miles, one too many road miles. You can't write them all off. Back of steel, behind the wheel, shining like a brand new dime. Never late, can't wait, right on time. Angels of the good life, they know who you are. Watch them grow, seen them go, firecrackers, the shooting star. A lot of things about you I probably never know. Never got to see the spotlight, but you never missed a show. Left your heart in Dallas, and all you had to lose. One foot in the city, the other keeping time to the Northeast Oklahoma 12-bar blues. Sang a cowboy song, won a coin toss. You got one too many road miles, one too many road miles, one too many road miles. You can't write them all off. Sing it with us, everybody. One too many road miles, one too many road miles, one too many road miles. You can't write them all off.
God bless you. Some harmony singers in there, right? Some altos. Yes.
Here's a song we wrote. I wrote with our good buddy Michael O'Connor. PA knows Michael, and we wrote this song. Michael was living Michael and his wife Denise were living in Brenham, Texas, and at the time I was living in Lockhart, Texas, and I would go to Brenham to work on songs with Michael and we'd play gigs, and we got this idea to write a song. We discovered that Saint Bernardine is actually the patron saint of compulsive gamblers, alcoholics, drug addicts, oil field workers, lawyers, and people with stomach problems.
I don't think you need oil workers.
It was a busy saying.
Got a lot going. You know, sometimes it might just be one person, all those things together. And if you want to talk about any of those other issues, we can talk after the show. But I remember this time that I was playing this show with Michael, and we drove from his house in Brenham over to Hot Springs, Arkansas, and we were trying to write this. The rest of the song, and we drove, and we got to Hot Springs, and we saw our poster at the coffee shop that we were playing, and me and Michael and our poster, and that's what you have to do sometimes to finish a song. You have to drive to Hot Springs, Arkansas, and play your poster. Anyway, hope you guys like it. I usually sing when I sing at So Bernadine, I don't think you have to have necessarily a gambling issue. You could just be having a bad night at the casino. And maybe need a little extra help. And so, you know, in my case, and Chris, sometimes we play my nephew, our nephew, in Go Fish, and even though I pray to St. Bernadine, he wins every single time. I hit my stride in Louisiana, where it's hard to tell the daytime from the night. I placed my bets, and I saw the faces of the winners and the losers and the liars. I dragged my net off the widow maker of 3 weeks' pay. I got a motel key. New Orleans sure picked a winner off a low-end run-down Gulf Coast loser like me. Am I the worst you see, Bernadine? Cast a little of your loving down my way. Keep these dice from turning cold. Make my hard time shine like gold. Shed a little mercy, Bernadine. Folk and roll, everybody, folk and roll. The rain fell hard on my motel window as the night gave in on the punching train. Ran with little Joe, lost all my money. I got whiskey and salt water running in my veins. St. Bernadine, please don't forsake me. You gonna help me find my way. If these hard times don't overtake me, gonna cast my nets into the Galveston Bay. Am I the worst you see, Bernadine? Cast a little of your loving down my way. Keep these dice from turning cold. Make my hard time shine like gold. Shed a little mercy, Bernadine. Am I the worst you see, Bernadine? Cast a little of your loving down my way. Keep these dice from turning cold. Make my hard time shine like gold. Shed a little mercy, Bernadine. Shed a little mercy, Bernadine.
Well, Winnsboro, we're going to come back. We hope so. And Even if you don't ask us to, we're gonna come back. I didn't steal the spoons. We're having some folklore happening. The Marys have got a song going, and maybe a bet or two to see how I do for the rest of the weekend here. I've left enough hair around this town to put the DNA around. I can't do anything too bad, you know. I can't be leaving on the trail like that.
Show must go on.
I was full of it last night too, so it's something I do regularly. And being silly, last night I was joking that we haven't been out on a show in a while. And I said, this is I'm on the first day of my tour, like day one. Someone asked me, how many days have you been out? 1 day. I acted like that then. So I told them last night, what's gonna happen in Winnsboro? You know what? I have to stop talking like that because it's silly. If only they knew in Fort Worth what I was up to in Winnsboro.
It's just getting better and better, day 2.
Yes. Twice as
I'm on
good.
day 2 of my 2-day tour. You know, it's just 2 nights, 2 days.
I like to see
Picking up
that
the dogs
t-shirt.
tomorrow. I mean, that's what we're doing. This is glamorous. Okay, silliness aside, I like the silly. It's one of my favorite settings. Adam wrote the song with John Evans, and I get to sing it, and what a privilege that is. It's a privilege to get to do what we do. Thanks for making it possible. Thank you. Rain beating down on a midnight moon. Oh baby, I'll be leaving soon. Take me away. The winds are howling like an old freight train. Oh baby, these are the winds of change. Take me away, 'cause I've been sitting on the front porch, watching the world go round, through the eyes of a fool, head like a rock, whole world tumbling down. Rain beating down on a midnight moon. Oh baby, I'll be leaving soon. Take me away. Grass around your ankles in the field before the flood. A rough cut diamond in the Mississippi mud. Take me away. I've been a 2-time loser with my guitar and my gun, mover and a shaker and a lover in song. Rain beating down on the midnight road. Oh baby, I'll be leaving soon. Thank you. Well, our friend Jack is here tonight. Jack, where are you sitting? Right there? Okay, darling. I knew you wouldn't be shy about it at all. I thought for a second it might have made you feel a little uncomfortable to be calling. But he really should be up here with us because, I don't know, he just could. And probably will one day. But he said, he goes, darling, go strangle that mandolin again. Let's do that right now. Yeah.
Hillbillies drinking from a paper cup, going to the place where my dreams fill up. Jacked up on the highway line, low in the mountains, high in the pines. Low in the mountains, high in the pines. Wish I could leave you far behind. Wish I could leave you far behind. Stuck in the mud on a Friday night, time red bed down to a rusted tailpipe. Dreaming aloud, back the road, all the people I've seen and the trouble I know. Trouble I've seen and the places I go. Low in the mountains, high in the pines. Wish I could leave you far behind. Wish I could leave you far behind. Devil's picking on mandolins, said kick off your shoes and come on in. If Jesus would have jumped from the mountainside, the angels would have called him high in the pine. Low in the mountains, high in the pine. Wish I could leave you far behind. Wish I could leave you far behind. I've been over to Boston town, sure like to see you when the sun goes down. I've been to Wood and Bow Mine too, never met anybody quite like you.
I never met anybody quite like you.
Low in the mountains, high in the pines, wish I could leave you far behind. Wish I could leave you far behind. Wish I could have done like Jesus did. Could have been a high roller rolling kid. Stuck honeysuckle shining in your golden hair. Dreaming about you, but I'm going nowhere. Dreaming about you, but I'm going nowhere.
So much fun. It's gonna be sad when this tour ends, I swear.
So I'd like to see the t-shirt on that one.
I would actually love to buy that t-shirt.
You wanna get some black things? Oh, he's got so many. Great songs. We need to start doing 2 shows a night, pretty much. 2 different set lists. This is on 3 people.
Yeah, that's right.
It's a good sign when I'm trying to remember the song. If you're praying, if you'd like to pray, if you anything you believe in, let's just start collectively praying for me right now. Thank you. Okay, I found that. Thank you. Let's see. I am only human. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, yeah. y'all, this is a song that I wrote with Michael O'Connor, another one that's called Your Dreams Are Not a Lie. And when I was writing it with Michael over email, I just thought, man, it'd be cool if Chris sang the song. So thank you for doing it. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And we got a couple more after this. And thank you all for being such a great audience, man. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thanks to Cole again. Big round for Cole. I know we get you clapping around for You're working off your dinners right there with the clapping, and I know. You might even get a couple steps in with them. You never know.
3,000 so far, let's go.
Well, you know, you guys are very enthusiastic and we appreciate it.
All right.
Just looking at that.
Now just see if you pray for it. Okay. Well, let's see. Okay. I haven't played it in a while. That's what I'm getting at. Okay. This is an Adam Carroll, Michael O'Connor song. Your dreams are not a lie.
Let's do it.
Pray a little bit for Adam. He's Your dreams are not a lie. Even though the world might turn away, cold and abandoned, lost and alone. But baby, I swear your dreams will never lie. I used to say I didn't need you. I used to say laissez-faire. But you woke me in the morning, kept me out late at night. Tried as I had to run from myself sometimes. So please don't tell me this life means nothing. All that you love will find a way. Your heart's gonna break, but it'll bend back into shape. That means more than my words could ever say. Time's not your friend. Time's never been one you could believe in for too long. These days are uncertain, with kindness in short supply. Seems cruel to tell someone to be strong. Just like skipping rocks out in the moonlight. Oh, there's a place where we belong. Against the grain, inside your mind. That's where your dreams are hanging on. Walking against the grain, going outside your mind. Your dreams have a chance to carry on. Your dreams are not a lie. Thanks all of y'all for those perfect energy. Yes. That energy was good. Thank you.
Well, we got one more for you tonight, y'all. Thank you so much. I want to do this to our good friends Ron and Sue Gleason here. This is a song called Highway Prayer. And
It's just like,
well, you know it actually
I
is.
didn't get to say hello on the break. Hello to both of you.
It's a song we like to play.
We play from Mom
Yep.
when we're on the road to make sure that we get where we gotta go. Because for a little while, I think she could track our dot. I don't know if she's still got a title. We'll share it again. We're on the tour. She could say, like, did they get there tonight? I don't know if she got to do that all the time, but she make sure we were there. Maybe not. We'll share our locations after the show.
Some tech savvy folks.
Yeah, she can just like, oh, they're in Georgia. Yeah, they landed in Atlanta. They're there. Okay, good. Because the road is, Mom has to have a lot of courage when we're out on the road. And Dad, too. All of our loved ones. Adam's a great driver.
Got that on tape, Adam.
Sir?
I said I got that on tape.
Well, I only wrecked the RRD once.
Well, I mean, I do have some hints for him, and in the Subaru manual, they had some driving tips. I said, Adam, look, there's some more information in here that I've been maybe remiss in telling you about how to drive the car. It even said driving tips. I thought, well,
Thanks for those tips. For those who the road is all that matters. For them who are living on borrowed time. For those who the seeds of life are scattered. Them who are too far down the line. For those who are living on next to nothing. Singing in a bar in Jacksonville. With nothing but the songs that they are playing. With nothing but the spaces left to fill. Here's a highway prayer, a highway song. Don't stay too late, don't cry too long. You're coming home, home again. You can tell them all where you been. I used to think the road was all that mattered. I used to like to live on borrowed time. I used to like to live on next to nothing. I'm still out here living line to line. Living in an old torch singer's memory. Out here on the road to Tennessee. The place where all our songs and dreams go sailing. Well, I sing one for you. You sing one for me. A highway prayer, a highway song. I won't stay too late, I won't cry too long. Carroll, everybody.
Adam Carroll, everyone. Bowery
He's an Oklahoma gypsy shuffler, coming and going, low and high, rock and roll and midnight hustling. His honky-tonk wings, his old snake eyes, driving down the West Coast highway. Songs out the window, it's all they had to lose. Cutting heads on the chitlin circuit. He couldn't kick the red dirt off his alligator shoes. Did it with a bite, did it with a gun, trying to get away from the damage they've done. With a guitar late into the night, trying to live just like the songs that he would write. Snorting cocaine off a bucket knife, through to drinking, for a time, tried his best, he could never act right. Honky-tonk angels hanging on every single line. Oklahoma gypsy shuffler, devil's an angel, side by side, rock and roll and midnight hustling, with a suitcase full of dust bowls, lullaby. With a friend of mine, did it on the Texas line. He said he wouldn't have it any other way. Turquoise rings on his index finger, blowing the doors off on a Winnsboro night. Down the back roads of Muskogee, slipping into some old hayseed's wife. Oklahoma gypsy shuffle, he's always leaving, never gonna stay. Tells the truth, but he's a hustler. Come on now. Living that low down, Dust Bowl preaching, free to drinking, for time, rocking and rolling, Indian gambling, old hard traveling, every way. Thank God.
Thanks, everybody.